Hi everyone, today I want to talk about the fear of being judged and how it is present in our everyday life, and it stops us from going forward on so many projects that we have, but there's always something that's stopping us, and that's the fear of judgment. At least that's one of the things that's stopping us from going forward. So the first thing I want to talk about is if you feel judged, it's probably because of the fact that you are judging others, in the sense that you are thinking for the other one. You are right now inventing scenarios in your head, and you are thinking that the person in front of you or the people around you are thinking a specific thing about you. But you have no idea of what they're really thinking. So you are actually judging them. That's the reason why you're feeling judged. So if you can stop going through those scenarios in your head and just go on with what you want to do and forget about what others can think of, you're going to be able to make a step forward. So stop thinking for the others, right? If you really want to know what someone is thinking about you, then just go ask the person, right? And what brings me to my next point is, do you really want the opinion of certain people, right? You need to ask yourself, that's my second point, is that person from which I'm scared of knowing what their opinion is that person an expert in the field that you are dealing with, in the field that you're working in? Because if this person doesn't know more than you do about this subject, why would the opinion of that person be so important? Why would the judgment of that person be so important to you, right? So you need to find which opinion you want to retain, you want to remember, that you want to analyze a bit more deeply, right? If the person is an expert, then you may want to hear what they have to say, and then you can make your own decision. So before considering an opinion or a judgment from someone, ask yourself those questions. Is this person an expert? Has this person succeeded in the field that I'm working in? And also, does this person really want me to succeed? So think about this before you start accepting the judgment or the opinion of others. The third point that I want to talk about is try to build your confidence. How can you build your confidence so that the opinion of others doesn't have too much impact on your decisions? What I suggest is that today you start by taking a very small decision that you won't tell to anybody. So you take a small decision and then you see the result. If the result is positive, then write it down, or at least remember that you made a decision today and the result was positive. And then make another decision, a bit bigger this time, that would have a little bit more impact on you or on people around you, and see what the result is. And if the result is positive, then again, write it down, remember, and start accumulating the number of situations in which you took good decisions, and that will build your confidence. Then make a bigger decision, but that time the result may be negative. The result may not be the result that you expected. So take the time to sit down, evaluate what your decision was, what you based your decision on, what was the foundation of your decision, and why did it not go the way you wanted it to go. And then take notes, analyze, understand why it didn't go the way you wanted. And that will make you a smarter person that will know more about the subject that you're treating, the subject in which you want to succeed. So by taking notes and making a return on what happened, positive or negative, you are either building your confidence because you made the right decisions, or you are learning about the subject. So that makes you a smarter person that will be taking better decisions in the future, right? So just go through the process of making a decision and analyzing the result. Otherwise, you may end up just taking decisions, and all you will remember is, oh, I remember that day when I took a decision and it did not go the way I wanted. And then you're gonna remember about this, and every time you'll try to go forward, you'll remember about that bad day. So what you measure improves, right? So measure the number of times that you take decisions and build your confidence on that. And if you make mistakes, then you're just going to be smarter about that subject. I was supposed to stop at 3, but I decided to add a 4th point, a 4th subject that I want to discuss about judgment. People will judge you, right? They will. But you need to ask yourself different questions. Will the feeling or the fear of being judged make me fail or stop me from realizing your potential? Will it stop you from doing what you really want to do in life? And is it worth it? Is it worth trying to please everyone around you? Is it possible to please everyone around you? If not, then why not make that step forward, knowing that it will not please everyone, but at the end, what will you remember in a year from now, in 2 years from now? Or maybe what do you remember from the last 5 years? Because you did not take the decisions that you wanted to take. You did not go forward because you were afraid of judgment. Are you pleased about the results that you have now? If so, then you're doing the right thing. Just keep going. If not, are you going to stop you from realizing your potential because of the opinion of others? Finally, realize that if the decisions that you are making don't have a negative impact on people around you, if you're not doing to have a negative impact on people around you, then what's wrong with your decision? You're taking the best decision with all the information that you have now to make a situation better, right? To improve your world or the world of people around you. So, does it really matter if people do not understand, if people do not agree? Maybe people around you, like I said, do not want you to succeed. Maybe they're afraid of seeing you having success because it will remind them that they did not have the success they wanted. So it will bring them back to their fears, right? So remember that and ask yourself, that's my final little comment for you to think about. Are you surrounded by the right people? We may be able to talk about that a bit later. Thank you. Have a nice day.